G'day guys, welcome back to No Man's Sky. In this video I'm going to show you how to easily find Harmonic Camps. Now the reason these camps are good is they help you get Sentinel Ships and Sentinel Weapons. And you can easily earn hundreds of millions of credits in the process, and all on one planet. So mainly for all the newer players, here's a great way to boost your progress early in the game. And just quickly, if it's not too much trouble, please give the video a like if you find it helpful, and maybe even subscribe if you enjoy the content. Thank you, I really appreciate it. So let's get straight into it. Now first thing you need to do is fly into space and open up your galaxy map. Now press the button for free look mode and simply scan around the different stars. You're looking for one that says Dissonant in the description. And here's one, I'll zoom in a bit so you can see. And all you need to do is select it and warp to that system. Once you arrive, just look around and scan the different planets. You're looking for one that says Dissonance detected in the description. Like this one. And just pulse to the planet. Land anywhere, and you want to use your scanner to search for dissonant resonators. You may need to look around a little and cover a bit of ground, but honestly they're not hard to find. You can see I found one straight away and a second slightly to the right and up on the hill. Now these are important because destroying a resonator will drop one of two items. The first and most common item they drop is an inverted mirror. You do use these occasionally, so they are worth grabbing. But the second type of item they drop is what we're looking for, and it's called an echolocator. These are a little rarer to find, but roughly about 1 in 5 of these resonators will have one. Now resonators are usually guarded by sentinels. If you attack the resonator, the sentinels will immediately attack you. So here's a little game tip. You can just run up to them and look, and you'll see some text on what they will drop if you destroy them. You can see this one has an inverted mirror, and that's not what we're after today. So no need to start a fight with the sentinels, we can just move on and check the next one. Up at the second one now, and you can see this one does have an echolocator. Just line it up and destroy it. Now I'll pause the video quickly so you can see over here that I've automatically picked up the echolocator and it's in my inventory. So there's no need to battle the sentinels if you don't want to. You can just run away until the sentinel timer expires and then you're free to keep exploring. And another quick game tip, when you first do this, it's a good idea to keep searching and building a small stack of echolocators for your inventory. That way you can carry a few, and whenever you next end up on a dissonant planet, you can quickly open one and go straight to the camp. Okay, so an echolocator is basically a map that shows you the location of a harmonic camp. Just hover your cursor over the echolocator in your inventory and you can see one of the options is to resonate. And as it says, this converts the data to a navigation marker.
Navigational data received.
So go ahead and select that option, and as you can see, you now have a new navigational marker on your screen, leading you to a harmonic camp. So jump in your ship and fly to the location. Land at the camp, and the first thing you might notice is these wheelbarrows. They have Harmonic Scrap inside them. There's about 7 of them in total, and they're definitely worth checking. This first one gave me an expansion slot for a ship. Second one gave me an upgrade. Third one also gave me an upgrade. Fourth one gave me an expansion slot for a multi-tool. This one gave me void motes. Got another expansion upgrade for a multi-tool. And the last one had some more void motes. If you're not familiar with void motes, they're a type of currency that you use to get upgrades and customizations later on in the game with the autophage quests. You will need these to get the staffed multi-tools. I don't want to spoil the story if you haven't done that yet, but hold on to those void motes if you get them. Anyway, the wheelbarrows also give you some other stuff like tainted metal as well, so they're always worth checking. But the main reason we're here is each Harmonic Camp has a computer terminal you can interact with, and as you can see, it's currently locked. So the first thing you want to do is select this option to scan the memory registers. This will give you the code to unlock the terminal with a little simple math. So 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 plus 6 is 11, 2 minus 1 is 1, so 5, 11 and 1. Now access the main terminal again, and this time select Input Override Glyphs. Now they don't need to be in any particular order, so select the first glyph, or select the fifth glyph, and the 11th one. And now the terminal is unlocked. You now have a couple of options, and let's first deactivate the multi-tool seal. Now over here we have a multi-tool cabinet, and it will have either the Sentinel pistol or a Sentinel rifle. And just in case you don't know, the Sentinel rifle has one of the best damage stats in the game. This one is a pistol though, and it's an A class, which isn't too bad, but I don't need one of these, so I'm just going to leave it here. Now these Harmonic Camps always have a multi-tool cabinet that you can check for a Sentinel weapon. Now go back over to the terminal and interact with it. And because I've completed the autophage quest, you can see I can exchange void motes and assemble a staff, but that's for another video. But the main reason we're here is to check the other option, which is locate dissonant spikes. Select this one. And now we have another new navigation marker. So hop in your ship and fly on over. And just another quick game tip for the newer players, the marker was 16 minutes away if I flew straight there, but here's a quicker way. Fly up into space and then pulse to the location instead. Take seconds instead of minutes. Anyway, land at the site and you can see we have a crashed Sentinel ship. Interact with the ship and just follow the steps to claim it. This one is a B class, so not too bad, and you can always upgrade these at a space station if you like the ship. I don't want this one, but I am going to claim it anyway, and I'll show you why shortly. But just a couple of other things quickly. There is only one type of Sentinel ship on each planet. They will all look exactly the same. The only difference is there will be different classes, so you can look around for an A or an S class if you want. To find a different type of Sentinel ship, you will need to go to a new Dissonant planet. Now if you have the room, it's a good idea to claim all the ships you find, even if you don't want them, as this is one of the best ways to make big money in the game fast. So head on up to the space station. And go out the back to the salvage station and select Begin Salvage Analysis. And as you can see, just this B class, exactly as I found it with no upgrades, is worth a whopping 29 million units. I'm going to scrap it, and you'll see it gives you the parts of the ship. Now just head over to one of these shopping terminals and you can sell the parts and get your 29 million credits. So if you're out Sentinel ship hunting, claim the ones you don't want and sell them. They're worth big money, especially the A and S class ones. Anyway, that's about all you need to know about how to find Harmonic Camps, how to find Sentinel ships and multi-tools, and also how to get rich in the process. As always, travellers, thanks heaps for watching, and please give the video a like if you found it helpful, and maybe even subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Thank you, I do really appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. Cheers guys.